Hello everyone, I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. In the headlines, Flow Dominica transitions to serving its customers online in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Frontline healthcare providers commended for their work on contact tracing in the fight against COVID-19, and Dominican students among 130,000 in the Caribbean to have free access to the Flow study platform. The details coming up.
Away $40,000 in cash, 2 bags of money plus a grand every Friday.
We're flowing better every day, and now we're making Fridays great. That's 3 ways that you can play. So listen up.
Top up.
$10 or more.
Sign up.
Just switch to Flow.
Get a plan.
1 gig or more. If you wanna win cash galore.
We flow.
Win a bag of money.
Cash out.
Get a bag of money. What you gonna do with a bag of money? Yeah. From Flow.
So top up, get a plan, or switch now to win. It only gets better with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
When you feel a sneeze or a cough coming, covering your mouth prevents the spread of germs. You probably knew that. But the way you cover up also matters, and that means breaking a habit you've held near and dear all your life. Cover your nose and mouth with your flexed elbow or a tissue, not your hands. Discard the used tissue immediately. Then wash your hands. Help stop the spread of germs. Remember, your health is your responsibility.
A message by the Health Promotion Unit of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and New Health Investment, Dominica.
Avec Flow, gagnez l'argent, on partit l'argent avec Flow. Gagnez l'argent, on gros sac l'argent. C'est juste ça pour gagner un gros sac l'argent avec Flow. And mettez on top up, sign up, quittez yo, et venez joindre Flow. It only gets better with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
First up in the news, in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, Flow Dominica has taken measures to ensure continuity in its service to customers. Over the last few days, customers have had access to Flow services from 9 to 2 from the store entrance and storefront. But Flow has now transitioned to serving its customers virtually.
We're using 3 mediums to do that. We have a WhatsApp number that our customers can message, and that WhatsApp number is 277-3569. So that's 277-3569, and on your keypad that number actually translates to Flow, FLOW. So that's the first element of our virtual performance, our virtual store. The second element is a direct line. So our customers can call us using 440-3569. Again, that's 440-3569. Again, on your keypad, that translates to Flow, and you can use this number to call us directly. We also have an email address for those who prefer email, and that email is flowcares-dom@cwc.com.
Using the WhatsApp number, direct line, or email address will give customers access to a variety of online services offered by Flow.
We will assist you with your bill queries and your bill payments and any other queries that you have. We will assist you if you're interested in signing up for a super fast broadband, or if you're interested in our bundled packages, which of course is TV and broadband, some calling minutes, and some additional features. If you're interested in our LTE box, that is for those who are in areas where we do not currently have our super fast broadband. If you're interested in the LTE box, you can call us or make contact with us, and we'll try our best to assist you. If you're interested in handsets, in SIM cards, if you want to switch your number, if you want to port your number, we will also take care of that for you. And again, as we said, we're doing all of this virtually, and we're also looking at doing deliveries. So, of course, in selected areas, if a customer wants a handset, if a customer wants a SIM card, we are looking at doing deliveries as well, and we will provide you with some additional information on that. So we are here to serve you, our very valued customers, or those who are interested in getting any of our services. We are here to serve you, and we are doing so virtually, but we are still doing so to the best of our ability to make sure that we give you the best experience and the best customer service.
In the relentless war on COVID-19, a little encouragement for frontline healthcare workers goes a long way. Frontline healthcare workers have been commended for their contact tracing efforts, having identified all 24 contacts of the latest person to be infected with COVID-19 in 24 hours. The 70-year-old woman from Marigot has taken the number of positive COVID-19 cases in Dominica to 12.
It just tells you the hard work and the dedication of the staff in the Ministry of Health. They have put themselves out. When I see them coming back in the night sometimes, and they've done all these swabs. I mean, last weekend it was 3 teams out there, the entire Daly's La Roche area, just going on and on, swabbing the people, and that was just exceptional. And I think we should be very proud of them, and we should give them all the support that they can possibly get. This is how it's done together, and I think everybody should take suit, and everybody should just recognize the sort of effort being put into place there. No, they're really doing an excellent job, and we've had doctors who were not working. They were in the private practice, and the private practice are closed now, and they've come on board to even help us if our screening at our accident and emergency department at Princess Margaret Hospital. So everyone has come on board. We've had retired nurses come on board. We've had doctors in the private practice come on board. So, and we're still willing to accept anyone who wants to come and help. It's a fight we can all do together. Everyone who wants to come and help, let us come together, let us do it together, and we can do it together. So they're doing an excellent job. That is why we should not give them unnecessary work. That is why when we say quarantine, stay home, obey the curfew, so you don't have to give them extra work to do. Let them get some rest, because they've been out there doing their utmost best.
Leader of the Dominica Freedom Party is urging Dominicans to adhere to the social distancing recommendations and other guidelines provided by the Ministry of Health. Dominica recorded its 12th case of COVID-19 on Monday after reporting its first case only 10 days prior. DFP leader Kent Vital says Dominicans must take necessary action based on the COVID-19 impact on other countries around the world.
Dominica must quickly learn the lessons from China, Italy, Spain, South Korea, and other countries. The Dominica Freedom Party believes that a lockdown of the country for about 3 to 4 weeks in the first instance would be most useful in combating COVID-19. While we would have preferred the government to act much earlier to significantly curtail social interactions, even though totally precautionary, we, the citizens, must look past this point and do what it takes from now onwards to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Therefore, we encourage all to adhere to the current advice of our public servants, to practice social distancing, and to stay at home if one has no essential reason to be in public.
Vital says the DFP stands ready to assist government where needs be to help the country win the war on COVID-19.
Though we know that the economy was already under significant contracting stress prior to COVID-19 pandemic, we are aware that the pandemic will have additional significant contractionary impacts on our economy. We expect that there will be need to reset our economy, a task that the Dominican Freedom Party can help with. We therefore offer our help should the government desire such help once they are ready to look at that aspect. We offer our assistance because we do not want our country to decline to unrecognizable depths, and we are willing for the time being to overlook the politics.
And staffing issues at Community Hostels Inc. impact the effectiveness of COVID-19 action plan. Andrea Louis reports.
The Community Hostel Inc., or Grotto, home for the homeless, located in Bellevue Roll, is home to 38 residents, all of whom are senior citizens. The institution has put several measures in place to protect residents and staff from COVID-19. However, President of the Grotto, Ainsworth Irish, says staffing remains a concern for the institution during the crisis.
One of the things is always a challenge is the staffing. You do not have enough staff to deal with the residents. Right now, as I speak to you, we have 38 residents at the Grotto and maybe just about 5 or 6 staff, two maybe a little cold here and there. I mean, some of the employees, and certainly you have to ensure that they can stay home and get themselves, rested and to come back to do the work. But yes, indeed, I can tell you, it is a challenge, but of course, the Grotto, we have always worked with other institutions, we have always networked with the Ministry of Social Affairs and so on.
As regards the social distancing, the Grotto has made the relevant adjustments. However, it will not be accepting new individuals to ensure adequate spacing for those who currently reside at the hostel.
With the United Nations sort of arrangement where you have to have spacing at the institution, no longer can you put persons 2-3 feet. You have to make sure you give them their 5, 7, 8 feet, and so on. So it's been coming a challenge. And I'm happy you asked that because as I speak, we have about 10 applications. A number of people have been writing, asking to take their elderly persons and so on. But we want to make sure that if you bring somebody at the Grotto, they are comfortable. So right now, especially now with COVID-19, we have to be extremely careful in terms of sanitation, in terms of health and wellness. When somebody reaches 70, 75, 80, their health deteriorates, and you have to make sure that you have the necessary things in place. So right now, everything is on hold in terms of taking new persons as residents at the Grotto.
Regardless of the staff challenges and space limitations, the Grotto is consistent in other areas of its protection plan for residents.
I can say yes, we are on lockdown in the sense that we have stopped persons coming in groups or even individual coming into the Grotto. If you bring supplies, we will take it at the gate. We will ensure that we, observe the protocol. But really, it's really a challenge. If you have this situation with the COVID-19 and you have elderly persons and you have people coming from all walks of life, coming. I mean, Dominica was fortunate. We stayed all the time with no cases. And I mean, that was a good signal honor, but obviously it's a global pandemic and it will always spread. There's no barrier, but we just have to ensure that the protocol is in place. And if we do that and follow the requisite sort of arrangement that is in place, rules and regulations, I think we can go places.
You are watching Channel 5 News. We'll have more after this.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Si ou ni maladie HIV et bien maladie sexuelle, si ou pas protéger corps là ou ka ni sexe avec plusieurs monde, ça kay mette la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka exposer tout partenaire au poison et que tant ki ka vini avec maladie. Servi yo condom chaque fois ou ka ni sexe. Changer qui est important pour découvrir maladie à bonheur ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Pren responsabilité ou protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aider de bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
With Flow, win a bag of money, cash out. Get a bag of money. What you gonna do with a bag of money? Yeah. From Flow.
Yo, check this. Flow is giving away $30,000 in cash.
Oh, yeah.
2 bags of money plus a grand every Friday.
With Flow is better every day, and now we're making Fridays great. That's 3 ways that you can play. So listen up.
Top up,
$10 or more.
sign up,
Just switch to Flow.
get a plan.
1 gig or more. If you wanna win cash galore.
With Flow,
Win a bag of money.
cash out.
Get a bag of money. What you gonna do with a bag of money? Yeah. From Flow.
So top up, get a plan, or switch now to win. It only gets better with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
When you feel a sneeze or a cough coming, covering your mouth prevents the spread of germs. You probably knew that. But the way you cover up also matters, and that means breaking a habit you've held near and dear all your life. Cover your nose and mouth with your flexed elbow or a tissue, not your hands. Discard the used tissue immediately. Then wash your hands. Help stop the spread of germs. Remember, your health is your responsibility.
A message by the Health Promotion Unit of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and New Health Investment, Dominica.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Avec Flow, gagnez l'argent, on partage l'argent avec Flow. Gagnez l'argent, on gros sac l'argent. C'est juste ça pour gagner un gros sac l'argent avec Flow. Animez on top up, sign up, quittez yo, et venez joindre Flow. It only gets better with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
Thank you for staying with us. Cable and Wireless Charitable Foundation, in collaboration with One-on-One Educational Services, are combining efforts to bring Caribbean students ages 5 to 18 access to Flow Study. Over 130,000 kindergarten, primary and secondary school students across the Caribbean will benefit from the Flow Study program free of charge from now until June 15. Students will have access to curriculums they currently use at their respective schools.
Access is available via Flow Study e-learning services through the Flow Study mobile apps and Flow Evo Flow on Demand. Now you can go to www.flowstudy.co/registration to register and to begin taking advantage of Flow Study. Now, what does Flow Study offer? Flow Study offers over 500 video lessons spanning the CSEC curriculum, access to digital courses for grade K to 8 curriculum, question bank and solutions with over 40,000 exam-style questions and solutions for 35 subjects, 10 years of past paper solutions for over 17 subjects, digital encyclopedia with over 9,500 digital and animations and simulations for 4 subject areas, virtual science labs with over 500 digital laboratory simulations for science subjects, and skills gap testing for over 30 subjects. So this is what we're actually doing for the students of Dominica and other Caribbean islands as well, where Flow operates, to assist them during this COVID-19 crisis.
Cable and Wireless Flow is making Flow Study available free of charge at a time when school closures due to COVID-19 has left many students at home.
We know that many schools have closed and students are now at home. A lot of homeschooling taking place, and we have come to your rescue. We have come to your assistance with Flow Study. Again, a collaborative effort through Cable and Wireless Foundation, Cable and Wireless Charitable Foundation, and One-on-One Educational Service. Again, we're making this absolutely free to everyone. We're making it free to you, and it does not matter what telecommunications platform that you are using. We will make it available to you. Okay, so we do hope that our Dominican students take full advantage of Flow Study and let Flow Study assist you with your educational needs at this critical time with the COVID-19 pandemic.
Flow Study was instrumental in helping Dominican students prepare for the CSEC and CAPE exams post-Hurricane Maria. And the lack of internet access in some parts of the country is the main concern among teachers as they modify their methods amid the COVID-19 outbreak. Here's Andrea Louis with more.
On 22nd March, the health minister announced the first case of COVID-19 in the country and said as part of government's response to protect the public, there will be a halt on school activities. This led to teachers using e-platforms to educate their pupils and students remotely. President of the Dominica Association of Teachers, Mervyn Alexander, says ensuring schoolwork gets to children is the main concern of teachers.
Well, they're trying their best. I know teachers, some teachers are using WhatsApp to send lessons to the children, for the parents, but that too has its hiccup because the parents have to buy data where they don't have internet access. And some students do not have internet access. I mean, the entire country doesn't have internet access as yet. So some students are at a disadvantage. According to what, as one teacher was saying, according to what they send to the parents, the data, it uses up the data very much and that sort of thing. And so they're very concerned about that. Also, too, is that some teachers are concerned that the students are not responding. And the ministry tried, I think, get some program to use. I think Google Classroom, something like this. But what they're saying is this: that the time frame for the training was too short, so most of them are not able to use it effectively.
While applauding the move by government to start equipping children and teachers for the e-classroom, Alexander says the COVID-19 crisis caught the sector off guard and believes this situation could be used to better prepare teachers for the future.
What we should be looking at now is giving some incentive to teachers in getting equipment, because we're talking about e-teaching, right? Using technology, but teachers, there's no incentive to teachers to get laptops and that kind of thing. The government some years ago gave students tablets, but they gave nothing to the teachers, right? So teachers have to buy their own equipment to go and teach. So I think that is an eye-opener for them now, because I mean, you expect teachers now to teach through internet, but with what? With what? Their own personal laptop that they bought, right? And I mean, they can say they're not using it. But what teachers are not like that. They will use it because they want the training to succeed. They want the training to succeed.
Luckily, the second term is the shortest in the academic year and is not expected to significantly affect a child's performance. However, if this situation continues for longer, things will be different.
Well, the second term is usually a very short term, and most schools do not have end of term exams for the second term. But if it goes into the third term, that can pose a little problem for them and that sort of thing. So, because I mean, they're having lost already for about 2 to 3 weeks in the second term, and you're going to the third term, which is the last term of the school year. It means they're going to be short. They won't complete their curriculum for the school year and that sort of thing. So it will really affect the students in a way that what they would have covered during the course of the year, they would not have covered it.
Avec Flow, gagnez l'argent, on partit l'argent avec Flow. Gagnez l'argent, on gros sac l'argent. C'est juste ça pour gagner un gros sac l'argent avec Flow. Animez on top up, sign up, quittez yo, et faites vite jouer Flow. It only gets better with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
With Flow, when a bag of money cash out, get a bag of money. What you gonna do with a bag of money? Yeah. From Flow.
Yo, check this. Flow is giving away $30,000 in cash.
Oh, yeah.
2 bags of money plus a grand every Friday.
With Flow is better every day, and now we're making parties great. That's 3 ways that you can play. So listen up.
Top up.
$10 more.
Sign up.
Just switch to Flow.
Get a plan.
1 gig or more. If you wanna win cash galore.
With Flow.
Win a bag of money.
Cash out.
Get a bag of money. What you gonna do with a bag of money? Yeah. From Flow.
So top up, get a plan, or switch now to win. It only gets better with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
To end the news, a look again at the headlines. Flow Dominica transitions to serving its customers online in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Frontline healthcare workers or providers commended for their work on contact tracing in light of the fight against the COVID-19, and Dominican students among 130,000 in the Caribbean to have free access to the Flow study platform. You may access our news on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow.